We're here with author David Harris Jr. David, how are you?
Amazing. How are you?
Good, thank you. People say your book inspires them, even the title, Why I Couldn't Stay Silent.
Yeah.
Will you share with us the backstory?
Yeah, absolutely. I am an American. I'm a patriot. I'm a father. I'm a Christian. I'm a husband. And after the third debate between Trump and Hillary, I saw a huge chasm in the direction that each of those two wanted to lead our country. And I just had to break out of my little comfort zone, went on Facebook, ran it for about 15 minutes on what I thought was at stake between these two candidates. And the video went viral, 400-some thousand views. I was flooded with messages that appreciated and looked at being pro-life like they never had before, and really looked at the decision to vote for either Hillary or Trump like they had not before. And a lot of people, men, women, black, Hispanic, Asian, a lot of people that have come from Democrat families said that their whole family were going to vote Democrat, but they were going to vote for Donald Trump, even if it meant taking crap from their family. So I kind of I cataloged my journey of writing the book, why I didn't vote for Obama, why I voted to support Donald Trump, how I believe the mainstream media has given him a completely bad rap. I expose a lot of what the mainstream media has done to try to paint Donald Trump all these negative, nefarious things that we hear all the time. And my wife shares her pro-life story of her mom actually leaving the abortion clinic and deciding to give birth to now my wife. That's in the book. I talk about what I believe is a new civil rights movement, who I believe the current KKK of today is, and it's a war cry and a call for people to really understand what's at stake coming up this 2020 election as well.
Did you have a certain amount of time that you hesitated before publicly supporting the Republican Party?
Well, I looked at it like I was supporting Donald Trump because he was the one that was running, and I didn't say I wouldn't say that I was not coming out vocally, but seeing what I believed Hillary wanted to do to our country and the direction she wanted to take it after knowing what she hasn't done for our country for 20 and 30 years, I just really felt like I had to stand up and say something, and apparently it resonated because I'm still doing it today.
The community of veterans in America has some similar concerns that you express in your book. What advice would you give to the veteran community, some of whom have concerns about giving public support for a political party?
Well, I'd say to our veterans, thank you all so much. You guys are the real heroes. You men and women are the real heroes of our country. And you've already made the toughest decision a person could make. You decided to sacrifice your time from your families and your own life to go in service of your country. So you're the heroes. You are the warriors, regardless of anything else. What do you have to lose to then come out and say, you know what, I absolutely support this president? And especially, hopefully, you've seen through the lies, you've seen through the negative visage that the mainstream media puts on Donald Trump. And I think we need to see and hear more from our veterans that do stand up for this president, that don't agree with the negative narrative that the mainstream media gives us. And, just a simple thing like wearing your Make America Great Again hat or Keep America Great hat or a Donald Trump, gear, shirt, something. I was just recently going through the airport, and I always wear my Make America Great Again hat on when I'm traveling. And I'm in first class. I got upgraded to first class, and I'm wearing my hat. And I posted a video about me wearing my hat on the plane, and the president himself shared that on his Instagram, shared that on his Facebook page, and it was pretty amazing to see the leader of the free world share one of my videos. He shared a different one on Twitter, but the response I got from a lot of people around the country that said, you know what, I've been timid, I've been afraid because of the backlash, because of, what people may think. I've been afraid to wear my hat in public, but if you're doing it, I believe I can do it too, and they're doing it. And you know what? There's not as much hate out there as the mainstream media would make you think. There's not as much vitriol as the mainstream media would make you believe.
And when there is, how do you handle it? Is it best to just ignore it and focus on the positive, or do you have another strategy?
Well, I never try to escalate any situation. I always try to ask questions. Why do you believe that? What about these facts? What about low unemployment rate for blacks, for Hispanics, for Asians, for women? What about the jobs that are booming? I was recently actually at the airport when a lady belittled me for my hat. And I started a dialogue with her. I asked her some questions. She was trying to not give Trump any credit for the economy. And I said, so basically, no matter who took office after Barack, the economy still would have went up? And she said, well, not necessarily. I said, then you have to give him and his administration credit. I think if you can handle each case by case instance with class and be polite, normally they're the ones that wind up looking like they've got egg on their face.
What has been the reaction of the teenagers here at the Student Action Summit by Turning Point USA?
Turning Point's an amazing organization. Charlie Kirk has started something that is a literal movement. We've had the president here, the president's son, Don Jr. here. We've had a lot of other amazing speakers here. And these kids are getting something that they're not able to get in their schools. They're not able to get it in their local towns. They're getting support from conservative values, from free market capitalist ideologies. They're getting an understanding of what the Constitution really means and what it's granting us as Americans and individuals, unlike what they're getting from schools. It's mostly socialism that's pushed. So the kids are excited, all the young adults are excited, and we're excited to see so many of them that are actually on fire for our country. They're patriots, and they love and support our president.
What's next for you?
More speaking engagements. I'm getting booked for different speaking engagements. I have different events that I'll go and speak for. So book tour on with that.
How do people find out more information?
DavidHarrisJr.com. You can get my book. You can get any of the gear that I like to wear and support for our president, and you can connect with my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube from there as well.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.